Alright, hey, so Daredevil came back at Season 2, and now we're going to talk about it. I'm Brandon Kaiser.
Josh Justin.
Brian Haas.
Kit Coleman,
And welcome to Resisting Boredom.
where we drink, Brent will discuss.
And the never-ending quest of not being bored. So,
Josh
let's... no, we need an intro again. We're going to talk about Daredevil. So yeah, Season 2 came out, it was on Netflix, we all watched it. We had to wait a little bit for Brian to catch up and watch it, but that's cool. Would have had this out earlier,
Took
but...
me 3 days.
You don't have to speak from bitterness.
It's not bitterness, it's just knowledge. I'm just imparting knowledge. I'm sharing.
In my mind,
sharing
you
with
guys
the
are all
audience.
behind me.
Sharing with the audience. Alright, so what
do
we
weird
think?
Dutch oven going on.
What'd you guys think? Daredevil Season 2, it was awesome, right?
Yeah, it's a Marvel show.
Agree or
on
disagree,
Netflix.
it was awesome.
Great show.
Really
Great show.
Yeah,
Alright, join us next week when we talk about other shows.
We make that joke way too much.
I know.
It was great,
It was
right?
funny the first time.
I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Yep.
I think it was actually better than the first season, dare I say. I did love the first season because I rewatched it before seeing the second season.
Ooh, smart.
I agree. I think Season 2 is more evenly paced than Season 1.
Plus, it was in the Daredevil
You know,
suit.
if you watch them out of order,
Because I am contrary.
the pacing
Oh, okay.
doesn't matter.
If you watch them, what?
I watched 2, 3, 5, 7, 1,
What?
4.
What the fuck is
When I
that?
watched Daredevil Season 1, that's how I watched.
Oh, he
Out
jumped
of
around.
order?
Because he would,
I would join Josh.
He'd pop in and watch like 3
okay.
episodes. And
So
then
this one you watch in order, so you like it
Yeah,
more?
I liked it a lot more. Not that
Great.
the first one wasn't really good.
Great thoughts. You know, that's an exclusive, I think, opinion coming to you for Resisting Boredom. You're not going to get that opinion anywhere else.
I like how the show
Put it in there.
started.
Exclusive opinion.
Exclusive.
We need a graphic for that.
Yeah, but I don't want to make it.
Exclusive!
So it'll probably be really lame, whatever.
Just
is on
like
the
it
screen
falls
right
from
now.
the ceiling.
Just put it in
Whatever's-
Comic Sans and fucking write it.
Whatever is on the screen will be shitty.
Fine, it falls and makes a boink sound.
A boink
Ooh,
sound.
Yeah.
can we do that? Just Comic Sans go boom.
Well, maybe. We'll see how busy I am. So, yeah, highlights. Punisher was great, right? Let's start there.
Let's start at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop. Well, can we do spoilers?
Yeah. Who
I'll
cares?
spoil it.
I watched.
It's out- it's
I
out for 2
watched
weeks.
the. I got home like 11 o'clock at night.
Most people finish
the day
it in
that it was
3 days.
released, and was up
I
till
got
like
time
4
for
o'clock in the morning watching until they arrested the Punisher.
All right.
Like I just couldn't help but watch
Cool.
straight through.
If I didn't have important
kept on
Badgers
getting me.
games to watch, I probably would have finished it.
I had to get up early in the morning to go to the bar though.
Responsibilities.
But John Bernthal is the definitive Punisher at
Oh,
this
God,
point,
yeah,
right?
that's
I
right.
really liked him.
Who's better?
Thomas Jane.
Thomas Jane?
Well, okay,
Hold
Thompson
on.
did a good job.
Ray Stevenson, maybe?
No.
No.
Dolph
Okay,
Lundgren.
Hold on. Ray Stevenson had the problem of being in Warzone. He may have been a good Punisher, but
Warzone's not bad,
but he
it's
was
just
in Warzone.
batshit crazy.
Yeah.
It's a batshit crazy movie that's
And I-
entertaining
And
because
I
of
really
it.
like Bernthal, but I don't know. I still think Thomas Jane Punisher is still
I really like Thomas
Top-
Jane
top
Punisher.
tier
I
Punisher.
agree, I really like that
that,
movie.
that's a good movie.
Well,
And
but-
it
sorry.
speaks volumes for.
But I
his-
don't think he is as much the Punisher as John Bernthal is.
It speaks for the movie because the movie only has like an hour and maybe 2 hours. I think that's a little bit. longer
Yeah, it
than
has
that.
like an hour and 45 minutes.
But it's only got you an hour and 40 minutes to draw you into that character, make you feel it, and then like give you the whole plot of the Punisher, which it succeeds in the entire way through. Bernthal had an entire 10, 13 episode run. Well,
Yeah.
with the episodes he's not in, but whatever. He had an entire season to like build up that character,
And I liked
and
the
I liked
teasing.
it. I don't know, I liked it.
It showed you a little bit.
They did a good job.
I really like the storytelling of doing the way they did it. They
He's
didn't
great.
have him start
great.
with losing his family and stuff. They started with having him doing shit,
Which is funny because
exposing this whole thing with
we've,
the
we've seen Batman's family die like 50 times at this point,
Yeah.
but Punisher, they're like,
Everyone
we'll
knows how
just
it
explain
works.
it in like the 5th episode
What?
Yeah.
through exposition.
And we never saw it.
We never
we
saw
just,
it.
we just heard about it.
But you gotta remember, he's his own Punisher, and
Right.
the reveal is different than every
No,
other
just-
Punisher.
I was just saying Batman.
Yeah, I know.
Batman's family.
Batman, you gotta show
Batman,
him.
if Batman's there,
But
you
it
gotta
takes
make sure
30
you come with his
seconds.
parents.
I also think he probably had the benefit, Bernthal, he probably had the benefit of better writing than Thomas
Oh, yeah.
Jane.
That
Oh,
was
yeah.
great, right?
Well, yeah.
I mean, even things that shouldn't be good,
Actually,
and maybe
no.
that's him too, is
I'm-
like the one batch, two
He
batch,
was-
penny and dime
yeah.
thing. That is stupid if you think
It
about
is. It is.
But in the context of the show and the way he does that stuff, it means something.
I want
and
to
it's cool.
counterpoint you.
Oh.
Okay.
I will counterpoint that. Because this wasn't like a Punisher heavy show.
True.
So I think a lot of it was that's I guess the difference is Bernthal's performance as Punisher from what minimal writing. He didn't have a lot of dialogue. Like I don't even think he said like 3 lines until the 3rd episode or something like that.
Yeah.
But like it was a lot of character driven and him acting like the Thomas Jane movie.
Yeah, but that
He was the main character. He had a lot of lines. He pushed that thing.
But
this was a lot of
that
performance
entire
driven. I guess
rooftop, that entire rooftop episode though, between where he has
which
Daredevil
was
tied
taken
up,
right from a comic.
but still
good.
was still excellent. It doesn't change the fact that it's awesome.
Right.
You know,
Well, you have to adapt it.
yeah. I have no problem that it's from a comic.
Right.
That only increases the awesomeness of it.
I
What do you think about
think
it?
it's 2 different forms.
It
Like
was good. They had Dustin
Thomas Jane had a
Ward
really
from
good,
Vietnam.
but it was like it was him driving the
I have-
character. I feel like this was more of Bernthal driving the dialogue. I don't think the dialogue mattered that much. I guess is what I'm saying is.
It's not a quantitative thing. It was
Yeah.
a qualitative
It's hard.
thing for me.
It's hard to pin it down.
I really believed in the way he carried himself.
Yeah.
As the
Yeah.
Punisher. It's one of those.
I really like the
body
pedophile
language.
scene.
Oh yeah, that.
That
Oh.
He was almost out the door. You
that was
fucker.
that like solidified that as like the when he went to get stuff.
That he is the Punisher. Yeah.
That
It's
he's
like,
it's just that was like my moment.
guaranteed to be 12.
And then he just like locks the
Flip.
door. He like stops and goes, "Well, now I gotta fucking kill this
I
guy."
didn't
Locks the
wanna-
door, put the sign over, and he's like, "Yeah." Then he just fucking takes.
Wait,
it
what are you
back.
doing with the bat? Gee, I wonder what the fuck the guy's doing with the bat.
He's the Punisher.
Who
That's
just
what he's
asked
doing
for
with
the
the bat.
shells in the shotgun you have on
But I liked the whole way they brought him in, the dynamic between it. I
Yeah.
liked the whole thing of, you are a half measure, you're one bad day away from being
Yeah,
me.
great. That was a
That
great
whole
little
interplay
duality. Yeah, the whole
between the fact
I wanna
of
see
Daredevil, basically the whole season is struggling with, are these other people brought into my life more right? And should I stay the way I am, or should I adapt?
I do not like how they got him out of jail.
Oh.
I do not like.
Well, yeah, that
How
was,
he
it was
ended-
kind
That
of
was too
lazy,
easy.
yeah.
That was
It
way
was
too
it
easy.
was
And
really
there should have been more follow-up.
a deal with Fisk. Like I don't feel like that would be the character that they developed him into is like anti-crime, no stop measure. The fact that he like brokered a deal, not brokered, but like acquiesced at least.
I'll give you that, yeah.
That he went out of jail and then that he shows up on the rooftop in the last episode to save him. How? Like he like wandered off into one episode to like find that thing and started spray painting shit, and then suddenly he ends up on a rooftop just in time to snipe the people.
The radio.
Well, not just in time because Electra still
It
gets
was-
killed.
it was the
But he
radio.
shows up there at the end.
Well,
like,
they had
It was
the
a
radio.
leap. It was a bit of a leap, though. I mean,
That was-
Well, they had the
that was
radio
lazy.
to
That
let
was
them
lazy.
know.
but
what it
also,
was.
it's a superhero show. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it's-
one of those things where you're kind of like, well, it's
Well,
a superhero.
the
I
thing
agree
is-
with it's lazy.
Yeah, you gotta
what they
kinda,
do-
you gotta kind of take some leaps. You have to- you
Daredevil, Jessica Jones, the Netflix stuff has done a pretty good job of keeping things kind of grounded. Even if weird stuff's going on, they've kept it kind of grounded. So when he just kind of shows up at the end, for like especially in the context of this entire season, that seems like it was lazy.
It's yeah.
That like you give like us 11 episodes of all this concise or 12 episodes of all this cool stuff, and then the last episode, Punisher shows up and he saves him.
It was a bit weird. I mean, I don't disagree. I'm just saying.
It's cool.
I actually figured he was going to be there.
Yeah.
No, I did too.
Yeah.
Because
But I
the
thought-
radio was
I didn't
going off
love
when
it.
he was spray painting the thing, and most likely they were going to say, "Oh, Daredevil," or like hostages, like
Yeah,
something like that.
and
He was
it's
going to
not
get involved.
surprising.
So
It's
it's
not-
just like
I
here's some
felt like-
circumstances.
And it's not surprising though that you'd help him either, because they did sort of,
Yeah.
create a friendship in the over the course of the season.
Like he
So it's
came
not
and
like-
saved him in episode
Yeah.
4
For whatever.
from the Irish,
Yeah.
so he felt like he owed him one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That whole deal.
No Raven Red.
And it's a good setup for
He's
a
back.
Punisher solo, series.
Which
or
we don't know we're getting. And
We don't know, but yeah, it would be pretty good.
I'd watch it.
Yeah,
I've
I'd
been
watch
interested
it.
in the arguments of whether or not they should.
I think they should.
I don't mind it.
I'm
Just
also a
because
huge Punisher fan,
he's-
so if you
he's
tell
a
me
great
how to make Punisher
secondary
shit,
character.
No, he's not.
I love the Punisher
You can't
as a
have.
standalone.
I don't think you can have
uh,
a. I don't think Punisher works as a secondary character.
Me, I agree. I
Because
don't think he works
he's
as
too
good as
busy
secondary.
running around shooting
'Cause-
guns at people.
Exactly, because you know what you get? You get Civil War, comic book Civil War. You get comic book Civil War, where he shows up, Captain America,
Saves
interrogates a
Spider-Man,
guy,
yeah.
Captain America interrogates villains, and then Punisher walks in and shoots them all, to which he goes, "What are you doing? Why did you kill him?" And he goes, "They were villains. They were bad guys."
No, that was-
kind of what I fucking
That was
do.
villains walking up like, "Hey, we want to help you guys."
Is that what it was? I couldn't remember
We don't
exactly.
we don't like the Registration Act either. It was like, "Oh, like I'm not sure we won't let you aboard." And all of a sudden, the Punisher shoots him. They'll look at him like, "What the fuck?" He's
yeah,
like,
you're right.
"What?" He's just like, what?
I haven't read it in
They
years.
were villains.
I haven't read it in years, you're right.
He's too singular of a character mindset to backstory everyone else. 'Cause
And he's
the Punisher. He will kill people.
And
It
he's-
worked in this season.
Yeah.
I liked it.
But
it's too contrarian for other heroes. It doesn't work for every other hero because he's always going to be seen as butting heads
He's
with...
the anti. He's
always
the
running around
anti-hero.
He's always
Yeah.
running around shooting guys in the head. So when you make him a back character, it's always like
He's not out to
the main
save
character is
people,
always
he's
going to have
out
to
get
oppose him
people
because
who just are scum of
And they
society
did a good
shit.
job of dealing with that with this, where he kept trying to kill people,
Yeah,
and Daredevil
that
would
was-
keep like kicking the gun away and shit.
I mean, that was a good. I like that scene.
Yeah.
That where every time he's like, "I'm gonna shoot him," and he's like fighting all these guys and also trying to keep Punisher from killing
Yeah.
people.
No kill him. Really?
Basically,
Still on
Daredevil.
this?
Daredevil this season had to do what everyone wants Superman to do in the movies, which is fight and protect everyone.
Yeah.
So
No
It's
killing.
amazing that a guy with no superpowers can do it, but Superman is presented as Jesus.
We don't wanna get too far
Super
in
strength and invulnerability.
Alien Jesus can't say that.
we
it's
don't want to get too
senses.
far in that direction. I just figured
blind
I'd
guy
mention
whose
it.
only power is he can see.
To quote Max Landis, that shit that happened at the end of Man of Steel never would
We
have happened.
don't need to get into that though. We're not
Yeah.
talking about that. I just brought it up as
I know,
something noticed while
There was
watching
stuff I
it
wanted to
was-
compare to it, but I'm going to say it after the video.
Yeah. Okay, well let's move on. Then the other big thing this season, of course, was Elektra.
She was there too.
Yeah.
She was
Way
Maybe.
different than the Jennifer Garner Elektra, because this was
Yeah,
more the
don't-
real
I don't
Elektra.
remember it enough, and I was like, "See, this should I
wish
watch it
Casey
to
was
compare
here.
and contrast?"
I wish Casey was
No.
here to tell us how great Electro was.
You mean they didn't
I thought it was
meet
Richie.
on a weird
No, it's
seesaw fight that makes no sense? It's not how Daredevil and Elektra meet.
Batman wasn't here?
Yeah, Batman didn't fight on a seesaw with her.
The Electro
What are you
stuff
talking
was
about?
interesting, though. I enjoyed
I really
that.
liked
That was-
Elektra
yeah.
in this show. I didn't know Elodie Young or whatever, the chick who plays
Is that how
Elektra
you pronounce
before.
it?
Something like that. I hadn't seen anything she was in because I didn't see Gods of Egypt because I'm sane. So so I hadn't seen anything she was in, but I thought she was good. I thought she
She was an interesting character. Kind of give you an idea of what she really had. in
Yeah,
the
it was
thing.
another example of someone with
Yeah.
a different, basis for their actions and things. And Daredevil is another someone that you could side with, but at the same time be against.
I
was
did think it
that
suffered from a
again.
little bit of it's the second season, stakes are raised sort of thing, where now they...
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would kind of be worried if anything that we're getting too far into Daredevil stuff. Like by the time we get to season 4 or 5 or something, is there going to be any big things to bring in from the comics?
You're jumping a little out of there.
But I'm just saying, we're in season 2, and is there really much Daredevil-wise that we haven't
No.
taken
Honestly,
care of? I guess he hasn't gone to jail yet.
Daredevil's not...
I mean,
Daredevil's like everyone's 5th or 6th favorite superhero.
That's true.
There's not a
Honestly-
whole lot to go off of,
In this season, I kind of thought about something that was said, I think it was in Kevin Smith's Smodcast, about fucking Daredevil just has the worst days ever. He's just like, he has
He's
terrible
a
luck.
beat the shit
It's like, I just
character.
want to see, I just want to have an issue comic where he just stays at home and makes a sandwich. He has such a bad time.
Well, then you get
why did
hungry.
he do it?
And it's like, just
Kevin Smith wrote Daredevil
I know,
for a while.
throughout most of the serious season, I was kind of like, Jesus, he's just having the worst
Yeah.
day. He's having the
Gets
worst
the
time.
shit
Because then you
kicked out
get
of him, gets
really
to
great
work
series
late.
called
He is.
Buck Bro.
Things are, it certainly seems to be rating shit on
And
Daredevil
Pizza
about
Dog.
now.
Almost always.
And
yeah.
Matt Murdock. So, yeah.
No, I heard the guy who plays Jeremy something. The guy who plays Hawkeye.
Jeremy Renner
Jeremy Renner.
wants to do a Netflix series.
He said he'd be down for a Hawkeye Netflix series, which I think would be awesome if
You
they
want to be
made.
hot, bro.
But I want it to be Hawkeye. But they
that's-
can't do it because they already established that he has this family in the Alps.
Yeah,
and shit
except
like
for
that.
Yeah, which is the problem, because basically what
Hawkeye's
everyone,
great because he's just a guy who lives in an apartment.
but everyone pretty much says that is the only way to do a Netflix show for Hawkeye is to do that comic.
And you can't.
And the problem is, yeah, they can't. So they're kind of stuck. I don't see it happen.
So I don't see it happen.
They
But
can do what
that's-
happened to Ultimate Hawkeye's family.
But why would you make that show?
I don't know.
Other than
to
just
kill people with your
other
fingernails?
Other than just to make a live action version of Hawkeye, why would you make that show?
I don't know.
That money.
To piss
But
people off.
also on cool character reveals, because we only briefly talked. We talked a lot about Punisher, Elektra. We're like, yeah, she was there. Let's go on Kingpin.
Kingpin's only 2 episodes, but okay.
Yeah.
But it's I didn't know he was going to be in this season.
I
I
didn't
didn't know it. It didn't shock
And
me.
they
Until
are-
it happened.
But they are very powerful episodes.
Oh yeah, I really like him.
And I think they're really setting up for Kingfall 3rd season. If I assume we're getting a 3rd season, they're doing the whole Kingpin gets out of jail and just tries to destroy Matt Murdock's life. I feel like they set that up.
Because he's
I
playing
said
the long game. He's
hard.
trying to get out of jail legally, so that
I kind of hope he stays in jail for a
Yeah,
little
after
while
more.
though, because I like the point of making Kingpin be powerful from another place, anyways.
That's
I
cool.
like that he's not just out there being powerful.
they're probably just going to do that at the beginning of the season still.
And they've done that in the comics too, having Kingpin be in jail and still
Well, no,
having
that
power.
was
and
the
It's like 2 or 3
Kingpin plot
episodes.
was he was in jail, like Murdock put him in jail. He didn't know he was Daredevil, but when he got out, he decided to destroy Murdock's life.
Yeah.
And that's what it seems like they're
Because
they're
he
kinda
was
setting
he was
up.
the lawyer who set him up in this. Well, at least in this world. he's the
Yeah,
lawyer
no,
who
it
set
seems
him
like
up.
they were
Yeah,
setting that
fall.
up in this thing,
Alright,
and then
I got that.
it almost kind of got like a thing where maybe he thinks he's Daredevil because he punched him, which I thought was stupid.
It's like, huh, he was able to punch me.
But
and
he's
make me
blind.
bleed.
My
That
own
punch felt
blood.
familiar.
Well, yeah, but he also justified it by saying, "That's right, boxer's son." You know, like he kind of just shoot it off as,
Could the
"That's
blind
right, your
man
father
be
was a
Daredevil?"
boxer, so you know a little bit."
I guess I just want to talk about it because it was D'Onofrio who
Who's great.
was great.
Yeah, he's great.
He's great.
God,
He's great.
He's great in this role. Like I said,
Yeah.
in our first
Not always,
Daredevil
but
discussion,
in this, yeah, we already
I
did
didn't
it
like him at all.
in season 1, yeah.
but great here.
Leonard Lawrence.
Not Leonard Lawrence.
Leonard Lawrence.
A little bit curious where
Yellow jacket.
just
I'm
to-
just amazed.
switch
that it's the
characters
same guy.
again. I'm kind of curious where fuck, can't remember her name. The nurse.
Oh,
Karen?
Rosario
No.
Dawson.
Karen's the other
Karen's
girl.
the other one.
Page
Karen
is,
Page
yeah,
is
that's
the-
Deborah Ann Wool.
Nurse
Yeah.
Pro.
Rosario Dawson.
I just think of her the
yeah.
night nurse all the time I see her.
Yeah, I can't think of her name.
Nurse
now.
Pro. Just Nurse
I know
Pro.
it too, and I'm blanking.
Mary,
It's not Mary.
Marcy.
No, we're not gonna sit here while you guess
Marcy's the
names.
blonde chick who's
Well, yeah.
Foggy's side action.
Yeah. What about Foggy? Because a lot of people hate Foggy.
Oh, I love him.
Really?
Whoa, that was like
All right,
that was hardcore.
let's hate
Like,
on
I
Foggy.
don't know.
I feel like we should move the conversation to Foggy and Care, the supporting characters of Nelson and Murdoch. Let's look over there.
I didn't know it was so easy to get a job working for a paper.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, that can.
You just have to be. You just have a passion
I
for
blinked.
story.
Here's
And
an
then-
office. There's people working out here that have been working here for years. Don't have an office.
You know what?
Too.
I kind of like that though, because
I liked the guy.
I like that character.
Oh, yeah.
I liked
I
him in
like
the
that
first
guy.
season. I liked him in the first
Yeah.
season. He was coming down on Ben and all that shit like that. But I still I saw like that character in there. And when he showed up in this one, I was like, yeah, no, I get it. And when he just was like, Karen, you're in an office now. Like
Yeah.
I felt like
That's
that.
weird.
Yeah, you can hang
It was
out.
weird.
As I was watching, I was
It's
kind of
yours.
thinking
It
about
was organic though. It was weird, but I felt like it was a
little
natural
quick.
progression.
It felt
and I
organic
didn't-
too, but like.
But it's
he-
again, if you take that leap, you have to take that leap.
He was like, he really
Okay.
was close to Ben, but then like one of the last conversations, Ben was like, we didn't print that story because that story was shit. Just like all your stories recently, it's like, whoa, wait, this is what the fuck? Is it just remorse because Ben died? He felt bad about it.
Yeah.
Probably.
That's purely it.
That'll
Yeah.
happen.
I really thought that he was the one who was
But then when he
in the paper. Who was,
Then we get Foggy, who I think I don't like. I got that. What they had a whole episode devoted to him not liking Matt as Daredevil in the first season,
Which wasn't very good.
which was
What?
probably
I
the
like
weakest
that.
episode.
I love that episode.
Okay.
I thought
I liked
fine.
it because it
That's fine.
wasn't a simple acceptance of him being a superhero.
I like
it was
that
more
part
as
of
a
it.
challenging of like you lied to me.
but
and
I don't
shit
think
like
it
that.
needed
I love
50
realism.
minutes.
Yeah. I
True.
get what you're saying. It was just overdone, is the problem.
Okay, maybe it was overdone.
Like,
but I
I got
liked the
Good
reaction.
idea, not executed as well.
I got the premise like in the beginning. I understood as they got through like halfway the episode, and then they dragged it out for a little bit longer. And I was like, all right. By the end of it, I'm like, all right, cool, everything's back to normal, kind of ish. This season was just kind of him raking. Like it seemed like they had come to a term at the end of the first season,
Yeah.
and now suddenly
And then he fucked it up in this season, basically.
they were just like back to he not like it.
Yeah,
they
because
regressed. There's
no,
a regression
because his
It was-
Daredevil life took
Yeah,
over.
yeah. It was because
But
Matt
it
kept letting him down. He kept
Matt
being,
let
Yeah.
him down constantly.
Showing up late to
First
the
time,
courts.
it was cool. He covered. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
he came to an
Progression.
understanding, but then as the season went on, he more and more couldn't take it anymore.
Like I feel bad for Foggy in this season because Matt kind of just leaves him out to dry
Yeah.
for all their actual real life stuff.
It was
that pays
nice-
bills and like keeps
Yeah,
care
yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
He kind of fucked him over quite hard.
And it was nice to see him step up and like
Oh yeah, oh god, yes.
do a good job in what he was supposed to do. You know, like he didn't let him bring him down the whole time. He stepped up and went, fine, I will take care of this
Yeah.
shit. I guess that's
Got a
sucks.
man up
Yeah.
and step. Yeah, step
I
and
liked all
he did
that.
a good job of it too.
I didn't get the suddenly Karen's hot for blind dick.
It was a little weird.
It like came out of nowhere.
Gotcha.
Like there was this whole like love thing going with her. Like
I thought it was.
who there won't they?
The only thing's
going with like
here's
Foggy and Karen in the first season, and then like in the first episode, she's like, "I'm gonna rub my titties on you while we play pool," and I was like,
Okay.
"Won't they?"
Do you want to know what my problem is with that relationship between Karen and Matt?
In the comics, it's wrong.
No, not only that. My problem was at the same time we were having all the Electra stuff brought in, right?
Yeah.
And so I think the show wanted us to root for Matt and Karen. My problem was
They did it
I
for
saw
conflict.
Electra's the better match anyways.
Yeah.
Like I'm watching it going, but I don't see this working as well as this. Even if they have different ideologies.
They did it for conflict.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
but I
Between
didn't.
Secret Life and
I felt as though I didn't agree with the
they need
show.
it. I feel
though.
like that's
They didn't need it.
That's kind of the problem they did because I mean, and it's
Just to make
weird.
Karen angry at
So they
Matt.
did split it like you said, but I thought like they had set up this Foggy Karen thing in the first season,
And
that
then
they
just completely
that they just
abandoned
dropped
it.
it.
Yeah.
They just dropped it and then tried to make this to make it more interesting because they already had a female lead.
Oh.
Because I guess probably they couldn't get Rosario Dawson for more episodes because they probably could have pushed something like.
I have a counterpoint.
But no,
I don't think they wanted her to
counterpoint,
be seen
counterpoint.
as the.
Yeah. So you guys say it was
Well,
rushed. I think that's a byproduct of your
Wait, what was rushed?
the relationship buildup. Because you guys.
I don't know if it was
Oh,
rushed.
no.
Josh said it, and
Oh.
I think Kit kind of agreed.
not really rushed.
rushed of what?
It was just kind of out of nowhere. Like
No,
it
Karen-
didn't build. Is what we're
No, it
saying.
didn't build, because they
I-
built up like a Foggy Karen
in like
thing
3
in the first
episodes, right?
season. But
Anyway,
but they
my
had more
counterpoint.
interactions.
Anyway, my counterpoint is that you guys watched that in 2 hours. I watched it over 3 days. The build-up almost sort of kind of worked. I'll still agree with you guys. Your
So-
points were right.
I don't think people are planning on watching one episode stretched over multiple times.
No, 1 episode over or
You just said 3 days. Watch 2 episodes.
3 episodes.
three episodes, 3 days. I basically
okay,
watched
okay.
1 episode a night. The build-up works when you
I'm
add
just- well, I'm
binging changes. Your
Well,
I agree.
Yeah.
The
But
entire first season was
Netflix
there was a
makes
Foggy
the
I agree,
show
I agree.
knowing about binging, though. It's
I
not.
know.
This isn't like a network TV show in which a show airs once a week, and so they can pay stuff out.
I know.
Like that.
and
Look, if
No,
Netflix
no.
didn't want me to
I didn't
binge
watch-
episodes, they shouldn't have made the first like fucking 6 cliffhangers.
I know, but I
That
did
too?
It's not like I watched 1 a week, and it's not like I watched them all in 1 day.
I know.
Did like 1 a day.
No, my thing is like the first season had a Foggy Karen dynamic.
I agree.
Yeah.
The second season
They abandoned it.
They didn't have any of that.
It turns out,
Like,
oh no, they were
suddenly
just
they're-
friends the whole
See,
time.
They
That's
they
the
had
thing.
this romantic thing, and then that they don't mention
I
at all in
wish
the
I-
second season. And then now she's like rubbing her titties on Matt.
I wish I could remember
He didn't care. Foggy didn't care.
them being more friends
And then
at the end of
and he
the
ignored
first
like
season, if that
but-
happened or not.
That's what I'm
in
putting
the
it.
first season. Foggy even made like things like, oh, like maybe we can rub our titties together.
I see you like, look, like, yeah,
Like,
like,
that's
that little-
usually
I
the
have
question.
titties.
Or whatever.
I was like, I see you at the office. I know you're at the office, like giving me those looks when I'm not looking. He's like, I do not. Well, like, how do I know you're not looking? I'm not looking. That shit.
Like,
Yeah.
there was something there that they were like talking about, and then they completely dropped that story arc and then made this Karen thing.
Yeah.
And it's,
You know,
I think they hinted a little bit in season 1 at it. It wasn't like a complete
well, she had like,
change.
but she was like, oh, I have a thing for damaged guys, sort of thing, and then like suddenly, I just didn't like that.
you know, I
second
never
season.
thought that Foggy and Karen would get together.
No,
I didn't either.
They're the
I
first
don't think
season
anyone
at
did.
all.
I don't
There
think
was nothing
anyone
there. And when like
Other
Matt,
than
in the
their-
second season,
they had a similar rain scene in the first
at
season.
the second season where Matt and Karen like made out and everything like that, I knew Foggy didn't give a shit. Mainly because he was banging Marcy at the time, but still.
I always felt like that was just him trying to get what he could.
I like the friendship.
And to be fair,
dynamic
Marcy's
when they didn't play up
not
the
bad.
Not bad.
Karen
Good
Matt
pull.
thing.
Good
Yeah,
pull
good
for Foggy
Good
Nelson.
pull for Foggy Nelson,
We're
yeah.
just bros hanging out at the dive bar, getting drunk. That was good scenes.
And they settled up their tap.
I felt
I
bad
would
about
love
that.
to find a bar that would like.
felt
help me
bad.
just-
I felt bad about that though. She was like, they're like, you guys will put on the tabs. Like, no, we're gonna sell. I was like, oh shit, you guys not gonna come in anymore? That's what kind of thought the feeling.
Yeah.
Oh no, you guys go back to that bar. They love you at that bar.
We gotta go
Their
back.
olives are like black for some reason, and apparently the tequila has
Well,
some
we're
sort
Could
of.
have black olives.
While we're on the
They were gray.
Hang on,
The olives
while
were
we're
gray.
on the Foggy tip here, is Foggy in season 2 of Jessica Jones?
Ooh.
Based on the fact that he now works with Hogarth.
Yeah, that actually.
Oh yeah,
The nods to Jessica Jones, I really enjoyed.
they weren't.
Yeah,
Yeah, they weren't.
Because they were small. There
Yeah,
weren't many of them.
yeah, they were
I just
small.
enjoyed them.
They were just enough.
Because it's just like, oh, soon
mean that
they'll
last
collide.
episode?
It's the same.
Soon the
universe.
worlds
I
will
like
collide. Is what
I gotta say, in some ways, they're a little forced.
Yeah.
And also, I think there would be way more cross-referencing just because everything in this universe takes place in Hell's Kitchen.
Oh yeah, it's all like.
So it's not like Jessica Jones is in a far-off part of New York.
Jessica
She's
Jones
in the
didn't
same.
really.
Yeah. She's like in the same type part of town.
But she didn't really do anything that involved
Instead of fighting crime, she was just trying to stop Kilgrave.
Do they
She
define
was-
how big Hell's Kitchen is? Is it just like 6 by 6 blocks? Or
How big
something?
is Hell's Kitchen?
It's not very big if you play the Division.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Say
How
that
big
right
is it
now.
really?
I mean, I guess it's kind of big.
It's city.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in a city. It's a city in a city.
Yeah,
it's New York.
It's on the west
Yeah.
side.
It's a borough.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a borough of New York.
in the fictional.
So that's
No,
not
in real America.
Yeah,
it's a borough.
it's a
in-
real
It's a
place.
borough.
Is it
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
You didn't?
Oh, okay.
I know New York is a real place.
But
I
Hell's
didn't know
Kitchen
You
is
didn't
a
know
real
Hell's
place.
Kitchen was a real
No.
place?
Yeah, like New York has several
cute
boroughs.
name.
You thought it was just a Gordon Ramsay show on Fox?
Oh yes. Matter of fact, I did.
The Hell's Kitchen.
I'm not well traveled. I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. I don't know a ton about New York either. I've never been there or anything, but I knew Hell's Kitchen was a real place. Sorry.
So is Harlem.
I have heard of Harlem.
Is that where Luke Cage goes?
Yes. Yeah, that's.
No, I know.
That's
I know.
White guy
actually-
feels.
I was just
pretty
saying,
good
is he
up
actually
until,
going to
like,
get out of
100th
Hell's
Street.
Kitchen? Are we not going to be in Hell's Kitchen for Luke Cage's
102nd.
show?
I thought that he was going to be in a prison.
Harlem.
In the prison?
I thought like the Luke Cage series was him in a prison and then he has to like escape.
I haven't heard anything about the Luke Cage show.
Racist.
Maybe it's just racist.
I know in the comics he's in Harlem. I wasn't sure if the show was going to put him in Harlem. Because everything seems to be in Hell's Kitchen, so I thought maybe...
It's
he'd
probably
be
just gonna be Hell's
Who
Kitchen.
knows?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Who knows?
Jessica
Or-
Jones' singular focus on Kilgrave and all that stuff.
It was awesome.
And it took place during the day.
Ooh.
So there you go.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
That's how she skipped by all that Daredevil shit is because she was out during the daytime.
Is that the difference?
Yep.
There you go. That's
Well, it's
She was
always the
drinking at
nighttime
night.
to Matt Murdock.
he's a blind guy who can see. Great superpower.
Speaking
of supporting characters,
anything else we want to do?
Stick.
Ooh.
We're just gonna run down every supporting
Why
character.
not?
Is that
Fuck
the
it.
goal here?
He's an old dude. I don't remember.
I like
so-
Stick.
I mean, we talk about them, but
I
we
like
bring
Stick.
up their plot lines, and Stick's plot line was kind of like the main plot line, I guess. Of the
Well, it
series.
dealt
Even
with
though
the
they-
hand. And
They
it
didn't
was,
introduce it until like the 7th or 8th episode.
It started bringing in more mystical elements. It was all about the
We're
hand
finally
and
getting
stuff. Yeah.
the magic universe that we've been not.
I
Dinosaur.
really don't think it has anything to do with
I'm
movies,
glad
though.
they didn't put Kingpin in the trailer because I saw Stick in the trailer. I know Stick was
That's
a short
true.
adventure.
That's true.
And when he jumped down to kill that guy, I was like, well, it's Stick.
Yeah. It
He was
wasn't.
going to
really-
kill him sometime soon.
I think Stick's like the
That was
greatest
time.
character in the fucking series, though. So.
I think Scott Glenn makes him one of the best characters
Yeah,
in the series.
yeah. Well, I'm sorry, Scott Glenn
He's
is
just,
to me.
God damn, he's
If I saw
You're
When
right,
I was when I watched
If I
Sucker
saw-
Punch, I'm going, hey, it's Stick.
If I saw Scott Glenn on the street, I'd be like, "Oh, where's this seeing eye dog?" I assume he's actually blind.
I was just gonna ask.
You're making a mistake, Maddie. You're going by their heartbeats. Time to up the level. Go by their breaths.
That whole like where he's
Yeah,
getting like
that
punched,
shit, it's like-
where he's going
Oh.
getting punched, and he's like, "They're over there," and he's like, "Who's he talking to?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's good." He's,
Yeah, that was good. That was good shit. Good shit.
I love Stick.
Yeah, Stick's great. I'm pretty sure they'll keep having
That
Stick
really
in
did
every
okay.
season. I don't think
You
they're
know, just point out a plot point thing I didn't quite get. Alright, they point out that Elektra is a black
Why is that
sky.
giant hole there?
Yeah.
How many black skies are there? What are black skies necessarily?
Yeah, I thought it was just.
No.
Skinny
this is
children
really
that
described.
Stick kills.
I thought they were Inhumans. They're not.
Oh, no,
There's
they're not
something else.
Inhumans.
I think it's some sort of Cree thing. I don't know. I feel like they're.
I
It's
chopped it up
great,
to
but-
mystical shit. I didn't think anything of alien stuff. I thought this was, even though I don't.
Because
think
we're
these
dealing with
shows-
Elektra, I feel like it might be a Skrull Cree thing, sort of.
That's just because of Secret Invasion.
That's secret invasion shit.
But
This is magic. This is magic, plain and simple. They've.
we're
they
getting the
built magic.
mystical universe. Iron Fist has magical powers. You can't ignore it.
In terms of the mystical stuff, I don't think this is gonna have any bearing on like Doctor Strange or anything. I don't think this has anything.
No,
I'd say that.
At this
We're
point,
setting up.
I've kind
I'm
of
not
given
saying-
up on the fact that TV and movies could
I
interplay at all.
wish,
I've really
but we
given up
can't.
on it.
Other than Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. with
Nope. Nope. I see Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. being separate at this point too.
But they.
Honestly,
Did you see the last episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? They did like kind of. They didn't. They
A
set something up.
half-assed reference.
A half-assed reference, but it was. They set up a arc of like people are upset about heroes and they want like that's. I feel like that
couple
would be.
lines of dialogue isn't enough for me.
It wasn't a couple lines. It was the whole fucking plot of the episode with the kid.
I like the Captain
Mac's
America
brother was like
Winter
upset.
Soldier.
Oh, that's shit.
Yeah, but that
Okay.
was to
Watch
service.
Dogs.
Yeah, that was to service
Watch
the
Dogs.
Watchdogs to me, though, not so much.
But I feel like maybe even if the Watchdogs don't appear in Civil War, that will at least be like something you can go into the movie going.
Honestly-
there are people.
Honestly, I look forward to
that
Magic
want
being
this.
involved.
Yeah, I at least like the Watchdogs episode way better than the episode the week before, because the week before's episode was a complete bullshit
That was good.
episode.
I
It only serviced a spin-off, which was bullshit to
Oh,
me. Don't
yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
look forward to them introducing magic into Marvel more because they
Yes.
really haven't really done it. It's
Me
all
too.
They haven't done it in the-
mutations
in
and like
science.
super bullies and science. Just throw some magic out there
Yep.
more than just Thor, because at
I
this point
think
they're saying
Thor's not
Thor's-
magic. He's
Thor
a
is-
He's an alien, is what they're saying.
Yeah.
And like,
He's
how
a
about you
science
just
alien.
instead of throwing science, the mysticism? That's why I'm really looking forward to Doctor
That's-
Strange.
Yes,
And I feel that's
and
what
they've
Arrow-
primed us enough.
That's
though,
what
so we're
that's
good.
what
We
the
can
hand
handle
is
it.
really
Arrow's
doing.
done it pretty
Nobu
good.
died so many times, and he just
Well-
keeps on coming back.
No.
I don't. Do we have anything else to say? What else do you guys want to say? Is that it? I mean, I think we all really liked it, right?
Yes.
We all
It
it
was
was good, yo.
Where
The
where
cliffhanger.
where do you guys play? Oh, do you want to talk about the cliffhanger?
That was a cliffhanger.
Her?
He told Karen.
What the
You
fuck was that
brought it
hole?
up. Go
He
ahead.
told Karen that he was Daredevil,
hole?
and then they just cut
Oh,
to
the
the
very
credits.
end. Yeah.
And
yeah.
honestly, I kind of think like I wonder if she's gonna handle it just the same way that the Foggy did, which actually would
You
be
asshole.
would be interesting. Like or would like most likely because she's a different
Well, I
character
think
than
he-
Foggy, she'll handle it differently.
One though, he had
Well,
to.
good
Good thought.
favor?
Good thought, Kat.
Yeah.
Concise
Sorry.
thought.
He did
He-
lose one.
well,
Well,
she
she
be
handled it like
favor,
one
yeah.
character, or because she's different, handle it differently.
He had.
She
to
was
tell her.
on, huh?
He had to tell her.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't. I would have been mad if we would have gone through the entire season.
Yeah.
Where he
She
would've-
told
I
him.
thought
She
this
told him
was
at some
happening
point
like
during the
every
season.
season.
This isn't Lois and Clark, the New Adventures of Superman.
No.
Yeah, you know what? If you're gonna punch criminals for life and show it with like cuts and bruises on your
Oh,
face,
This-
I do like the
tell
blind excuse. It's-
This season,
I'm
she
blind,
told him
bro.
like,
Yeah.
I'm a
at one-
blind alcoholic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This season, she told him at some point, whenever you want to tell me what's really
Yeah.
going on, just do it. And everything I was like, oh, he's gonna tell her this season. Then he has to.
Yeah. He has to.
Yeah,
That was
Very
right.
last second.
Like she's been on his side, on the side of
Justice.
the Devil's Kitchen, more than Foggy was before.
They call
he
him
even
Daredevil.
knew.
More than Matt
Yeah, he was
Murdock
Daredevil.
is.
Yeah, he is Daredevil now. You don't even
Sorry.
go with the hell.
She was on the
Devil-
side
Devil's
of
Kitchen.
Daredevil way before Foggy, like back before Foggy even knew. He was still like, oh, he's just freaking a mask doing shit.
Let's
Number
not,
two.
also, let's not forget, he's got his little ropey stick thing now.
Ooh.
You got the ropey stick
Yeah, I got the rope stick.
Well, yeah, he does have the rope.
from the Gladiator.
I was actually wondering whether they were
Did you
gonna bring
see-
that up.
Like he's got like the chest. I really doubt they'll ever bring
They
Gladiator.
won't ever make him.
I really don't want. Yeah, I like Melvin. I don't want him to fight.
I like Melvin. I don't think they're going to make him Gladiator.
Don't fight
They
Melvin.
have all like
He's
the
a simple guy who
things
loves
there,
you.
He's just Lucius Fox. That's his purpose.
Yeah.
His purpose is just to...
but he's not Lucius.
He got Stiltman's shit in
Well,
the
no,
background.
obviously not.
Like, I like how he has Stiltman stuff in the background, and half of me goes like, I wonder when Stiltman's gonna come in, and the other half's like, they're not gonna bring Stiltman to the goddamn show.
Stiltman.
Why
If
would
they
you
do,
that?
it won't be the way they do in the comics.
Why would you do that?
They
They
don't.
they're
They're
going to blow up.
Yes. They're not going to do it the way it is in the
No,
comics.
let's not do that.
Yeah. So, anyways, quick question before we wrap up. Where do you guys rank this in terms of the Netflix series? Let's not bring Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in this. It's not like...
Rank.
So just a
So out of
Netflix
the
series.
three-
Well,
in general?
like Daredevil Season 1, Daredevil Season 2, Jessica Jones. Where does this land?
higher than.
Oh, if you do that, that's
See,
different.
It was just a question.
I would put it over Daredevil season 1.
Yes.
You know, I really like Daredevil season 1, but I still
Agreed.
think Jessica Jones is.
Yeah.
It was so concise.
So
and
good.
Good.
Goddamn.
I go back and forth on him.
Focused.
See, there's different. Like
The focus.
Daredevil has got like a lot of good supporting characters. As we talked, we talked about every supporting character in this thing because they're important to the
They're
series.
very important, yeah.
And they all have plot lines and good. Jessica Jones is only Jessica Jones' show, and
And
she's
Luke Cage.
there's a
Yeah,
couple.
she did have Luke Cage for a lot of
There's-
episodes with her.
But I mean, all of the series is
And
her,
Hellcat.
if you want to call her that.
Well, okay, so she's not in
But-
the show Hellcat, but...
Hold up, but the first season of Jessica Jones it's driven by her. She's in pretty much every scene. It's her
She
show.
nails it. yeah.
She nails it, and that's her going. They're kind of two different. Like
They cut the Patsy like for
there
5
are
minutes.
there are cuts to the other
like,
characters, but
every
basically
other
the show
episode.
is Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
it's in
Did
the
you
title.
know they call Jessica Jones
It's in the title.
See, I go back and forth on it though. I think those two are pretty even in my book.
So
season 2 and Jessica Jones.
I do too, yeah.
Yeah, because here's my thing. I mean, there are things that I like and are kind of bugged by for both of them. Because it's like, overall, I really liked Daredevil season 2 and their way of bringing in the bigger characters and the way they integrated them and the way they handled all of it was excellent. And I thought the pacing was improved, but then there are little nitpicks in it, like some of the things we've mentioned with maybe some of the relationships are a little weird, some of the some of the things seem a little off. But then Jessica Jones I really liked all the way through as well, thought it was well paced and everything. However,
it was a great character
I kind of wanted her,
Jessica Jones.
Yeah, and I kind of wanted her to have more than one case for the most part. I kind of thought it was a bit long for just one case, I guess. It was fine to have it, but we could have had a break in between of maybe another sweet little case. Maybe it's also because I read Alias, so I'm used to having 6 issues of one case and another case and another. I'm used to jumping. Yes, I'm used to jumping to different cases because of that. And then I watched Jessica Jones, and then it was we're not doing that.
For me, but in the end, I still think Daredevil season 1, season 2, Jessica Jones. That's how I'm gonna rank them.
That's not bad. It's really hard for me to choose between season 2 or Jessica Jones because, like I said, on any given day it can be different. One day I can
once more recent. I hate that.
That too.
Jessica Jones and Daredevil season 2 are fucking close to shit.
Can we all at least agree that season 2 is better than season 1?
Yes.
Daredevil season 2 has all the crime fighting, beating the shit out of of criminals, shit, actually cleaning up the streets that I really want to have a superhero. Jessica Jones is so much more thrilling, and she's going after the single mastermind.
It's a good you don't even have to. If you weren't a comic book fan, if you could watch Jessica Jones and her she has super strength, and that's kind of inconsequential.
Yeah,
to
she has super strength, but she seems so.
She's still
not weak, but just.
And that's why I really I think that's why Jessica Jones succeeds is because you could not want to watch a comic book thing, watch Jessica Jones, and still be gripped by the character, by the scenario. You can still...
we could all be Jessica Jones. We drink a lot. We could go...
I could probably pick up
I don't get how you deal with this all the time.
I don't know, I couldn't pick up a car after another 4 of these.
But I mean, in the end, we are wanting to watch a superhero show. I
really want to watch Jessica Jones again.
I don't know when I watch Jessica Jones.
When
I watch Jessica Jones,
it was
I am
so
going to rewatch
good.
it. I'm just finishing Star Trek.
All right.
My 30th watch through of Star Trek Next Generation.
I can't wait till Jessica Jones season 2. I can't wait till Luke Cage, and I can't wait till Iron Man.
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist. Sorry,
and the Defenders, and if
they're doing great.
Second season of Jessica Jones.
Are they doing a series?
If they're going to do a 3rd season of Daredevil, if they're going to do more Luke Cage, who knows?
September 30th.
You would know because you pay attention to this shit. Are they doing a Defenders TV Netflix movie, or are they doing a series?
No, it's a series. From what I've heard, it's a series.
Oh God, yes, really series?
From what I heard, there's
I
didn't
even think about that. I want a series. That's so awesome.
It could be really cool.
Better than a show.
They were going to do
better than a movie.
Better
movie. It's a show.
No, it's a show. From what I heard,
I want to see them interact. I want to see them interact so bad.
Well, it works because they can set those contracts up before they started because they planned on doing it from the beginning. So it can be.
Is it of Flowers? Is Iron Fist?
Yeah, which means does he last on Game of Thrones this season?
Well, he's
not.
Last time we saw him, he was in a dungeon. So. Yeah.
And his status in the books is questionable.
We need a Game of Thrones.
Well, we'll wait till that comes back. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching, and subscribe, all that stuff, comment, whatever. This was probably pretty long, but hope you enjoyed it. So,
deal with it.
There you go. We'll probably do one of these for Luke Cage.
I enjoyed it.
God, yes.
I don't care if the people watching this enjoyed it. I had a good conversation
We had a good
with
time.
you folks.
Yep, good stuff.
We just happened to record it, and then...
I hope you have friends that talked about this the same week we do.
Well, they don't. That's why they're watching.
Oh, yeah.
Look, they're all our friends.
Oh.